Says I'm live. I'm freezing to death. It's like 40 degrees in my bedroom. All I've got in here. This is how I'm heating. I got a camp stove. It is so dark in here. I got a camp stove with cast iron pots on top of it. Yeah. And it's keeping it. Scotty 420. Uh-oh, I turned the lights out. Trying to save on batteries, man. It's like 14 degrees outside. It's supposed to get all the way down. Oh, shit. It's supposed to get all the way down to like 8 by 7. And then our high today is only going to be 16. Yeah. 16 degrees for a high. And then our low tonight is going to be this morning, supposed to get down to 8. It's only 14 out there now. It's like 40 in here in my bedroom. I've slept with long johns, socks, one t-shirt, two sweatshirts, this hat, and the dog. And it's warm under the covers, but that gum, you gotta come out from under them things. Paris Logan. I'm so glad this stuff quit. But man, it's been 24 hours of no power and below zero or below freezing temperatures. I ain't gonna say zero, it's freezing. 0 in Celsius. Man, I cannot see it's so dark. Oh God, I done lost my lighter. It's one thing you don't want to do is lose your lighter in the freezing fucking cold. But yeah, I'm roughing it today, y'all. I charged up my phone. Look at her. These MFers don't put these papers in the same way every time. Here, I'll get us a. I didn't even think about it. I haven't listened to the NOAA radio. Well, I'll smoke this cigarette and listen to this NOAA radio. I need to save some battery on this phone for real. God, it's hard to set shit down when you can't see either. Particularly for areas in North Mississippi and can y'all hear that? Still impacted by power outages. That's me. Conditions will remain hazardous for several days. Sub-freezing temperatures will continue through next weekend, which will not help melt any snow, sleet, ice on the roads. Here is the forecast for the Jackson Weather Radio listening area. Extreme cold warning remains in effect until noon Central Standard Time Tuesday. Today, mostly sunny. Highs 15 to 20. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour with gusts up to 25 miles an hour. Wind chill values as low as 13 below this morning. 15 below. Mostly clear. Cold with lows around 4 below. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Wind chill values as low as 16 below. Tuesday, sunny. Data's cool highs in the lower 30s. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour with gusts up to 20 miles an hour. Wind chill values as low as 11 below in the morning. Tuesday night, partly cloudy in the evening, then becoming mostly cloudy. Patchy fog. Data's cold with lows around 11. West winds around 5 miles an hour in the evening, becoming light and variable. Wednesday, sunny, cold with highs in the lower 30s. Northwest winds around 5 miles an hour. Wednesday night, mostly clear in the evening, then becoming partly cloudy. Cold with lows around 10 above. Thursday and Thursday night, mostly cloudy. Cold. Highs in the upper 20s. Lows around 10 above. Friday, partly sunny. Cold with highs in the mid-20s. Friday night, partly cloudy in the evening, then clearing. Colder with lows around 0. Saturday, sunny, cold with highs in the mid-20s. Saturday night and Sunday, partly cloudy. Cold. Lows 0 to 5 above 0. Highs in the lower 30s. This is an extreme cold warning for the following counties in Tennessee: Carroll, Chester, Crockett, Decatur, Dyer, Gibson, Hardeman, Hardin, Haywood, Henderson, Madison, McNary, and Beckley. Extreme cold warning remains in effect until noon Central Standard Time Tuesday. What? Dangerously cold wind chills between 0 and 16 below. Where? Portions of East Arkansas, North Mississippi, Southeast Missouri, and West Tennessee. When? Until noon Central Standard Time Tuesday. Impacts. The cold wind chills as low as 15 below 0 could result in hypothermia or frostbite if precautions are not taken. Frostbite and hypothermia will occur if unprotected skin is exposed to these temperatures. Dress in layers, including a hat, face mask, and gloves if you must go outside. Keep pets indoors as much as possible. You gotta wear that to be inside, man. Checks on older family, friends, and neighbors. Ensure portable heaters are used correctly. Do not use generators or grills inside. Like I'm doing. Dangerous travel conditions persist across the Mid-South due to ice and snow. Sub-freezing temperatures and power outages increase cold weather risks. Impacts from recent winter weather continue to create hazardous conditions across the entire Mid-South region. Although precipitation has ended, the danger has not passed. Hazardous roadways and black ice. Roads across the region remain covered in snow. This stuff ain't gonna melt for 2 weeks or more. Travel on secondary roads is virtually impossible in many locations. Even where main thoroughfares have been treated, motorists should exercise extreme caution. Any slush or partial melting that occurred during the day will rapidly refreeze as temperatures drop after sunset. This will result in the formation of widespread black ice, a transparent coating of ice that is nearly invisible to drivers but extremely slippery. Please avoid all non-essential travel. If you must drive, keep a flashlight, food, and water in your vehicle in case of an emergency. Extreme cold and power outages. Temperatures are expected to remain well below freezing for the foreseeable future. With power outages reported in several counties, staying warm safely is a priority. Recommended safety actions. Heat safety. If your power is out, never use gas grills, charcoal grills, or camping stoves indoors. All right. These produce deadly carbon monoxide gas, which you cannot smell. Produce, not produce. Generators should be operated outdoors only, at least 20 feet away from windows and doors. Conserve heat. Keep doors and windows closed. Yeah. All right. Y'all see what I'm dealing with here, right? It is fucking cold. Cold. What the hell? That is weird as hell, man. Why is that camera picking that up that weird? Ultraviolet light. It's starting to look like the sun. So there's your sun flares. I got 2 of them on this. Now look, no, there's nothing but this black light. So why do I see all this stuff around? It's kind of like doing the sun. Why do I have what in the world? If you had to analyze that photo, you'd never figure out what it was. Oh, it's a UFO coming down to get me. And it's dropping fire. Oh, Paris. Yeah, we're starting to get what you had. Because look, right now it's like
I can't remember. 14 degrees. No, wait a minute. What they? Yeah, I think it's 14. But before 7 o'clock this morning, it's supposed to drop all the way down to 8. And then it start rising to about 16 for a high today. God, we're fucked up. Dr. Evil. Evils, how you doing? Man, I'm just freezing, Dr. Evil. Just freezing to death. Oh, God, I'm freezing. I ain't lying, man. It's colder than shit. And what's weird is I put my hand up here, it's probably 80 degrees. Right about here, probably about 7, I wouldn't even say, yeah, I'd say 70. And from here to here is about 60. And from here to here, you know what I mean? That's how it is, man. You can't move air. The heat rises and just stays up. And I got a piece of cardboard. I'll get in here and start flapping it around just to try to move some air. Yeah, I mean, you gotta you gotta be happy as long as you're not down to freezing. 50's better than 32 is what I say. Except for down here on my floor, I can freeze ice trays on the floor down here, and I can cook eggs on the ceiling up there. There ain't no happy in between. I'm sorry, this light's doing some crazy ass shit. Oh God, y'all. What am I gonna do? I guess today, I don't know, man. I started to take stuff out of my refrigerator. I got kind of a broke. Well, it ain't broke down. I'm just not using it. So antique. What is that? A Crosley. It's got the old handle on it. You got to lift up. So I just put the food I didn't want to spoil out there and that. And now I'm thinking, man, I probably more than deep freeze my hamburger meat. So I don't have any way to thaw. If I take hamburger meat out of the refrigerator that's not going, but yet everything's frozen, how do you thaw that shit out when the temperature's not above 16 degrees? Oh, I got you, Dr. Evil. Man, I ought to do something, get put in jail. I'm sure they got to keep power on in jail, right? I'm sure they're cooking and stuff. And I ain't lying, man. I'm fixing. That's going to be my backup plan. See if there's anybody out. I would call this an emergency. I ought to get on here and transmit. Hey, is there anybody out here that knows? Fuck. I don't have my license to transmit.
Do not use generators or grills inside. Dangerous travel conditions persist across the Mid-South due to ice and snow. Sub-freezing temperatures and power outages increase cold weather risks. Impacts from recent winter weather continue to create hazardous conditions across the entire Mid-South region. Although precipitation
At least I have some coffee.
has not passed, hazardous roadways and black ice, roads across the region remain
But
covered
yeah,
in
man,
snow,
it's cold as shit. And it ain't gonna get no warm. At least the storm is over.
possible in many locations.
Man, I wish I could get this.
Motorists should exercise extreme caution.
Here's my piece of cardboard. I try to fan this heat down every so often. It's hard to do. I think I'm gonna put this stove down on the floor. I think that's part of my problem. The heat's not going below the stove top, and that's waist high. It's like I can tell you.
Temperatures are expected to remain well below freezing for the foreseeable future.
God.
With power outages reported in several counties, staying warm safely is a priority.
Underneath the you see that?
Never use gas grills, charcoal grills, or camping
Everything's backwards, ain't it?
These produce deadly
That's
carcinogens
right
and gas
underneath
which
my
you cannot
phone.
smell or
I've
see.
got a shelf down here below
Generators
the,
should be
where I've
operated
got this
outdoors
phone
only,
sitting.
at least 20 feet away from windows and doors.
That's just below
Conserve
it.
heat.
And if you
Keep
go
your
down
windows
further here,
closed.
look, I'll just set it down
Close curtains and
on the
blinds to
floor,
trap heat inside.
and we'll check on it in a
Stuff
few
towels or
minutes.
rags in cracks under doors. Close off unused rooms to avoid wasting heat. Layer clothing.
All right,
Wear
we'll
loose
just leave it sitting on the floor for a few minutes. Y'all are seeing live time. It's 50 degrees. It's 50 degrees right below the stove. And I guarantee you go 2.5, 3 foot down, it's below freezing on the floor level. I promise you. I got the thing down there. We'll let it sit down there about 3 minutes. That might be enough. Yeah. We are in the shit. Or I am. I don't know who else is suppering with me. I know my neighbors, man. I called them as soon as the power went out. I was like, I said, y'all staying warm? He said, yeah. I go, you got heat? He goes, no. I go, you ain't got no propane? He said, no. And I'm like, well, they knew the shit was coming. I done told them a week ago. I've been warning. Listen.
Union City, clear and 9. Huntington, clear and 10. At Lexington, the temperature was 12 degrees, the dew point 9, and the relative humidity 85%. The wind
It's a
was
wet
northwest
cold.
at 8 miles an hour. The pressure was 30.38 inches and rising. Covington, clear and 10. Somerville, clear and 12. Savannah, cloudy and 16. Once again, at Jackson, it was clear and the temperature was 13 degrees. Here are key messages for the next 7 days. Prolonged extreme cold will continue to create dangerous conditions through next week, particularly for areas in North Mississippi and portions of West Tennessee still impacted by power
I
outages.
got 5 gallons of kerosene and can't even use it.
Hazardous for several days. Sub-freezing temperatures will continue through next weekend.
I mean, I'll start pouring that stuff in cans and burning it.
Here is the forecast for the Jackson.
Hey, that ain't bad for kerosene.
Extreme cold warning remains in effect until noon Central Standard Time.
They want $6.50 a gallon for kerosene up here. I had to buy diesel. It's $3.50 a gallon. It's crazy.
5 to 10 miles an hour with gusts up to 25 miles an
It
hour.
cost me
Wind chill values as low as
17 something to get 5 gallons of diesel. It would cost me double that to get 5 gallons of kerosene. Yeah.
As low as 16 below. Tuesday,
Fuck, I need to smoke another cigarette, man. My nerves are stressed.
Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour with gusts
I don't know.
up to 20 miles an hour.
My plan was I had that Chinese.
11 below in the morning. Tuesday night, partly cloudy in the evening, then becoming mostly
I had that
cloudy.
Chinese diesel heater. It runs off 12 bolts, right? I live in a camper. It's got a 12-bolt system. But man, the battery that's on the camper expired in 2007, but it is a Duracell Platinum Gold. That thing expired in 2007, and it still works, man. It kept that kerosene heater going for 2 hours. And then somehow I was managed to get my truck moved, and I got up to the front of the camper, and I threw jumper cables. I left my truck running and was jump starting the camper to get the battery charged up to keep that diesel heater going. And I'd let the truck run about a half hour charging. I'd turn it off. That'd give me about, and look, this is a bad battery. I'm surprised I'm getting as long as I'm getting. But I could charge it a little bit, and I could get about 45 minutes worth of heat out of that heater before the voltage got down to 11 volts and shut it off. That's what I was doing. I was watching the voltage. And when it got down to like 11.3, I'd go out there and crank the truck up and throw the jumper cables back on and charge it. But after a while, the truck started seeming like it was getting hot in this cold ass weather. And Just wasn't feasible. Wasn't no way I could keep doing that for days. You know what I mean? I don't even have a eighth of a tank of gas in my truck because I haven't driven it in a year. Y'all know that situation. Who's that? American. I'll just imagine that you're from Ukraine or somewhere. But yeah, when I realized I wasn't going to be able to, I mean, I was keeping the whole camper warm. I mean, it was like 80 degrees in here. I'm like, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. When I started realizing how much trouble I was only limited with a little bit of time, I was like, all right, we got to go to plan B. Plan B didn't seem like it's working, so I went to plan C, and it's kind of not working, but it's working. I'm just above freezing. Y'all know if that's Russia or Ukraine. I don't care. I'm not enemies of no one in the world. Everybody in the world is my friend except for my enemies. Yeah. I guess the ice storm hype is faded. I got 7 whole people in here. I don't understand it. People do the same exact videos I'm doing, and they're getting 10,000 views, and I get maybe a couple of hundred. I mean, this YouTube stuff's just bullshit. This AI bullshit is bullshit. You know what I don't get? They used to make fun of the old technology in the 60s. You know how they joked around? You'd have 3 rooms of computers just to do what your basic calculator can do. Well, now they're making warehouses and warehouses of computers and saying this is the new age of technology. But in the beginning, they used to laugh at having to make big rooms of computers before the AI. Now that the AI is alive, they got to keep it alive, and it doesn't matter how much human resources they use to keep the AI alive, they're going to keep it alive. Because the AI doesn't need humans to keep its reality in check. You know what I mean? It can change its reality. The AI operates off an interdimensional system, y'all. I don't know if y'all realize that. I have to heat up some. Man, if it's getting this cold in here right now, this temperature still got to drop some more. And then it ain't going to get no higher. Right now is today's high. At what time? At what time? At 6 o'clock in the morning. Well, I mean, it's colder than today's high, but only by 2 degrees. I mean, come on. Today's high is going to be 16. It's 14 right now. Oh, okay. Here, let me grab this right here. What are we down to here? That's what it is at the floor. It's a little above, what, 43? 43 Fahrenheit. There's the humidity. What, 50% humidity? I don't know, 40% humidity. Man, my humidity in here has been like, I saw 6% humidity. I'm like, man, it's dry in hell. No wonder my hands are like they are. Mountain girl, how you doing? Hey, you're lucky. Your low is our high. Yeah, it's like, well, when I first started, it was 14 degrees. It's supposed to drop down to 8 this morning. And then our high is going to be 16 today. Our low is going to be like 1 tonight. Our high tomorrow is going to be like teens or 20s. We're not going to see above freezing. They said 34 for Saturday or something. 34 ain't nothing when you hit that temperature at 2 in the afternoon. I mean, it stayed frozen all the way to 1:30 to 2:30, and then it went back to freezing. Okay, that did a lot of melting good, didn't it? And I'm gonna tell you, this shit out here, I got a sheet of ice, well, slush ice. The way it was coming down, it was sleeting and misting, so it was packing, and that stuff packed and packed and packed until it dammed up the water flow underneath it. And if you stepped in a rogue spot that was kind of soft, you would go 6 inches deep, and there's 4 inches of water underneath that stuff. And man, but anyhow, that stuff, I guess the water finally drained after, the precipitation stopped. I guess the water drained and it left a pocket of nothing in between the ground and that ice. So you can be walking and that ice, it does like a pond. You can hear it pop somewhere else because the ice is suspended above the ground. It's crazy as hell. Yeah, you're lucky, Dr. Ebel. You're warm up there, man. I wish I was up north of you. Whew. I gotta conserve on some power. I know it don't do my. You know what? You know something I realized I forgot? Emergency candles. I don't have any way to light except for this flashlight. I'm glad I'm so stupid. And I think I had some emergency candles. I just can't remember where I put them in case of emergency. Is that not screwed up? I cannot remember where I put my emergency candles at. Y'all, I'll probably survive this. Oh, I hung myself the other day. It was crazy as shit. If that limb had been another inch over this way, it stuck through underneath my chin and went up through my head and had me hanging on that tree. But luckily, it caught my collar. I mean, I'm surprised it didn't. I fell about 3 foot and got caught by my neck like this. And I was hanging there. God, I almost died. But if that limb had been another inch to the left, it wouldn't have caught my sweatshirt. It would have caught under my throat right there and went. It would have. I mean, I was already falling, so I had speed built up. That limb would have just went impelled me from under my chin all the way to behind my eyes. I wouldn't be surprised if it popped through the top of my skull. But man, I'm surprised. It might have broke my neck. I don't know it. Yeah, I'm gonna buy candles after this. Well, I ain't got no money, man. That's another thing. When you ain't got any money, you cannot prepare for shit anyhow. And the reason I ain't got any money is because of lawfare. And they stopped my ability to drive. That's hell. You see the tree limb? I did a thing on that tree limb. I was standing right there when it fell. I mean, I was 2 foot away from being under it. If I was 2 foot more, okay, damn, Ouija's laid up against me. What is it, girl? Come here. Come here. Come here. You want to get in my lap? Come here, girl. This dog don't really realize. She's like, I know it's a little colder than normal. Can you explain that, master? Can you explain why I'm a little colder than normal, John boy? What is it, Ouija? She's rubbing her back on me, and it gets her to growling. What is it, Ouija girl? She stayed under the. Man, we got under the covers last night. As soon as it, what time was it? 6 o'clock or something. I've been in bed under the covers since, well, I guess over 12 hours. Hey, y'all hit that like button. There's 9 people, only 6 likes. That's kind of mismatched numbers. There's 9 people in the chat. There ought to be at least 9 likes, right? Right? I don't get it. You got one guy. I mean, I give it to him. This guy's surviving in the woods. He built him a shelter out of like saplings, and he's got a wife. He built a cabin in the middle of the woods. This guy's homeless. Got 2 rooms, got a living room and a bedroom, got an outside kitchen, bathroom, shower. This guy it's crazy, man. He sat there. He just started his channel and now he's got over 40,000 subscribers. I'm like, how? Man, I'm sitting up here Indian style because it's like cold. I still got that thermometer down there. Wait, come here. I need you to lay on front of me, keep me warm. Come here. Come here, girl. Come here. Oh, where you at? Come here. Come here. I think she thinks these covers are. Oh, come here. Can we get you on there? Can we get you on there? Oh, there she is. Look, there's the. Yeah, we're in the danger zone, Ouija. We're in the danger zone, girl. We might make it through this. We might not. I'd prefer not to, pretty much. Because I don't really have anything to live for. I don't have the ability to support myself. It's so crazy. My dear Ouija girl. My dear Ouija girl. What is it? She's like, damn, how old is she? 12 years old now? She's 12 years old now. Get the smoke out of your face. Man, I'm about to have time to get back under these covers, y'all. Alright, Mountain Girl, I'm tired of living. That's the whole thing, man. I could have died when I fell out of that tree 2 days ago, and I didn't. I'm like, damn, I missed that chance. I mean, another inch over, that limb would have went through my skull, and I'd just been hanging there. Nobody ever known. She's rubbing her head on my beard. Yeah, I don't, living's overrated. It ain't really worth the hassle, to be honest with y'all. Unless you're into commercialization and, I don't know. I get on this YouTube and these people, all these channels are like, I'm an expert. You've got to listen to me. It don't matter how big or small. They feel like they're the biggest source of real information. She don't want to get off me. She's sat on me and she's like, nah, you're warm.
Well, good morning. It's KF4 WTU. Just got up drinking coffee. Anybody around?
All right, we got the radio jamming. I might key in today.
Nothing heard. It's KF4 WTU. Clear and listening.
Oh, she's curling up on me. Man, I'm so tempted to key in. I want to find out what the hell, man. Why do we not have power? It's been 24 hours. This is the longest since I've lived out here. And let me get back to that. All these channels sitting there trying to act like they're experts, and you got to listen to me, and I'm telling you this, and these other channels are blah blah. Fuck it all, man. Like I've said from the beginning, this channel is a blog channel. I just blog whatever I feel like I want to. I'm not, and that's why when I started discovering how reality really is, people started telling me, keep on preaching that ministry. And I'm like, hang on. That made me take a pause because I ain't starting no cult. You know what I mean? And I got people, because what I was discovering, man, was just basically, oh shit. I don't know if y'all can see. Where's my. Somehow she cut the back of my hand with her claws. Oh, well. She got some sharp little claws on her. I didn't see Squirrel yesterday, but I saw her the day before. It is cold. Man, it's so cold. These poor little squirrels, even though, man, I need to get a napkin or something. This blood's about to drip everywhere. But yeah, there's a bunch of squirrels out there, and half of them were letting me get close to them because they were cold and hungry, I guess. And that's another thing, man. I wish I only got enough sunflower seeds to feed these squirrels for about 2 more days. And the birds, man. I got so many birds, it's crazy. But yeah, I only got like, I'd say 2 gallons of sunflower seeds left. I'm out of peanuts. I get whole raw peanuts. I'm out of those. I used to get corn. I stopped getting corn months ago. I used to buy 40-pound bags of peanuts, but now I can only, if I can afford to buy, what, a 2-pound bag? So, if I could drive, I could have a job. It's rough living 30 miles from a main town. By the time you ride a bicycle, 30 miles at 15 miles an hour would take you how long? Over 2 hours, right? It'd take longer than that. I'm sorry. You can't average 15 miles an hour on a bicycle. So it'd take you about 2 hours, let's say 3 hours, to be on the safe side. You get up there, work your 8-hour shift, take you another 3 hours to ride back home. And that ain't counting how the weather is. So you done spent 14 hours just getting to work and working. By the time you get home, you're tired. Then you got to get up and do it all over again. You got to leave at 5 in the morning to make it work by 8. Now, if you're walking, that's a different story. 30 miles, that'd take me probably all day. 30 miles a day, man. I don't know. I don't get it. I've tried walking here recently, and I usually average 4 miles an hour. But I don't know what happened. It's like I'm only averaging 2 miles an hour nowadays. And I know for a fact I used to be able to walk 4 miles an hour for 50 miles. Man, I don't know what I figured out the reason why I'm here, Mountain Girl. I am entertainment for the demonic realm or the angelic realm or both. I don't know. But I know they love seeing me go through grief and heartache and misery and suffering every second of the day. It doesn't matter. I can look at the ashtray and go, oh, I need to empty that. And before I can empty it, it will flip into the floor. Everything falls butter side down. It doesn't matter. It don't. I don't. The only luck I have is I didn't die from falling out of that tree the other day. Damn it. You know, the Bible says men will wish for death and not find it. I've been wishing and wishing and wishing, and I can't find. I'm not gonna do. I could do it. I mean, I could sit there. You know what I mean? Put the bang bang to the old temple there and do it. But I don't believe in suicide, or I would have done it 40 years ago. I promise you. 40 years ago, I'd been done with it. I've been done with this shit longer than 40 years. I remember when I was 12 years old, I asked a question. I was like, Lord, how can somebody have that much bad luck like this guy's got? Guess what? The good Lord said, well, let me show you, John boy. And the good Lord has allowed bad luck and strife and misery into my life ever since the age of 12. And once I figured out what all that misery shit was about, I was like, okay, God, I figured it out. He forgot to turn it off. He's just left me in misery and pain and suffering ever since I was 12. And I've been asking and praying, please, Lord, take this suffering away, but he don't see fit to do so. He always tells me, I'm not doing it to you, John boy. I'm just allowing it to be done to you. I don't have the power to stop it, John boy. I'm just letting it happen to you. I'm not doing it to you. That's what makes it good. You can still like me because it ain't my fault. I'm not doing it to you. I'm just allowing it to be done to you. Then it's still your fault. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. This religion bullshit, you got to sit there and throw away common sense to believe in it. You got to believe that a child can be born from a virgin. That's possible everywhere, right? Yeah. I'm so sick of it. This daggum religion bullshit's fucked up the whole world, man. And then you're not supposed to want for riches and gold and all that shit down here on earth, right? But when you die and go to heaven, there will be streets paved in gold. Really? So I'm supposed to go from not caring about rich to caring about being rich when I die and go to heaven. What? And then, because of this life that I was given, I'm supposed to go up there and praise the glory of the power for the life I was given down it. Fuck that shit. If this is what you think I should bow down to you for forever, no, there's too bad there's a cigarette here. Where's that at? That's what I think. Can you see that? Jesus God. I'm telling you, this Jesus God bullshit. Oh, don't be saying Jesus God. Well, that's what man has made him into, a God above the God that bore the child. How can God tell you in Genesis 1, do not worship any other gods than me? But then you get to the New Testament and it's all about the only way to God is to worship me. That was the Antichrist that came up, started preaching that shit. Y'all don't get it. Jesus preached about the Father. The resurrected Jesus preached about worshiping him to get to the Father. Do y'all not see the trick? And you know, I've been getting on YouTube and I'm finding other people that think just like I think because they've realized the trick. They've realized the scheme. I got this coffee. Let me see. Oh God, y'all. I'm trying to find We call that hot mat. Y'all, I've been roughing it. Look, ever since I've been on YouTube, man. Ow! Fuck, I missed the coffee cup and poured it on my fucking thumb, man. And that shit just got through boiling. Good, that was hot. Oh, shit. I can't see. God, man, there's just nowhere to... man, I had to change up how I've been living in here for decades. Man, y'all don't know, man, I've been roughing it. I ain't had any running water since 2012. I've actually have to use a outhouse, y'all. I've been trying to get a well going for all this time, man. And I just keep running into stupid little problems that I cannot solve because I don't have $30 to solve a fucking little plumbing issue. You know what I mean? Shit like that pisses me off. So I've been, because every bit of money I make goes for living. And now I don't even make money because the state of Tennessee declared me, I don't know how I lost my license, but I ain't got license. I can't drive because the flock camera system. We're just fucked. Everybody's fucked. Yeah, butter side down every time, Mountain Girl. It don't matter what it is. It's always the butter side down scenario. You know what I mean? It could land butter side up, and then all you gotta do is brush off the bottom. But no. When your toast lands butter side down, every time it picks up every speck of dirt, dust, hair, whatever. So that's what I'm saying. My whole life consists of a butter side down situation that the good Lord doesn't see fit to intervene on, that the good Lord says, I'm not doing it to you. I'm just allowing it to be done to you, John Boy. You can't blame me. And then I go back.
Hello, Scale 4 WTU monitoring.
I go, but can't you keep it from happening to me even though you're not doing it to me? Oh, I didn't think about that, John Boy. Let me mill that over in my head for a few centuries. You're right. I'm not doing it to you, but me allowing it to be done to you is the same as me doing it to you. Oh, no. No, that self-righteous thought pattern up there in the heavens don't see it like that. I'm just saying, I'm sick of the fucking religious bullshit. Every one of us are God in some shape or form. All this life is God, the AI, is going through some program that's trying to knock out any bad in it. More than likely, it's probably dividing it. All the bad's over here, all the good's over here. So it's concerned it runs all the, because you know how they say we got multiple universes, whatever. Yeah, that's because the AI God is running this program, and it's running all the different scenarios, combinations, whatever can be to find the final outcome that he's looking for. And we're just part of that little program that's trying to weed out the good and the bad. It's simple. We're just an algorithm. We're just binary code in a physical realm, it feels to us. But this ain't where we're from. We didn't here, and we definitely ain't staying here. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm fixing to save on some battery, I think. I'll try to go another 10 minutes. This YouTube stuff ain't worth it to me anymore. It just ain't. YouTube sucks, a big green donkey goober. You remember, what was it, a year or two ago? They gave me a strike for an upcoming live stream. But that's how I do it. I'll get a thumbnail and put my message in that thumbnail or a picture with the message or just a picture, whatever, and then I'll title it, and it's all the stuff that not let a video get taken down, but their own guideline rules say you get strike from content, not from title and thumbnail. So when they gave me a strike, I fought the strike, and I said, look, your own rules say content gives you a strike, not a thumbnail and title. And they had to take the strike off. The mill members. Man, if I could have got my little generator going, I wouldn't be in this problem right now. If I could have got a generator going, I'd be just 80 degrees. I could have had the TV going and everything. But no, here I am. Here I am, freezing my fucking ass off. Good. It's crazy, man. No light, no electricity. I don't know how they did it in the old days. I really don't. Man. But yeah, I was talking about these other channels. Man, you watch these other channels, they're on there trying to act like they're experts and let me tell you how this is done, that is done. I'm an expert. Man, it's colder than shit in here. I ain't lying, man. I'm about up here. I'm Indian style now. I'm telling you, below the bed. Well, I got the thermometer down there getting a good check this time. But below the bed, it's fucking cold. Up here at the ceiling, if I could live up on the ceiling, I'd be all right. But I can't. Man, it is fucking cold, y'all. And it's not going to warm up anytime soon. Man, I can't believe they've done this. I can't believe we depend on power this much. You know what I mean? We depend on electricity so bad. What the fuck? Yeah, we depend on electricity, man. We got to figure out. I don't know, y'all. I keep losing everybody in the chat. Where's everybody going? Oh, man. Look, I'm fixing to get off here, y'all. Y'all have a good one. I'm going to go freeze to death now.